Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Kovac Enterprises. If you saw my Speed Racer intro to this next project, this is what we are doing, the Speed Racer Mach 5. This is a 125 scale. It's a scale level 2 for ages 10 to adult from Polar Lights. So this is going to be, I guess, our part 1 here. Let me kind of bring this down a little bit. So just got a little bit of accomplished here for the first part. I kind of started with the wheel assembly as well as part of the front suspension top and the left and right wheel uprights, as well as the tie rod. And attached part of that to the chassis, which we have over here. So let's go ahead and bring this into the picture. So you can see the initial assembly of the suspension part itself. I did attach one of the wheels just to see how it would fit. If we turn it around here, you can pretty much see the actual disc brake on the back of the inner and outer wheel assembly there. And as far as the let me see what we got here. Sorry about the front suspension top. We did go ahead and use the black Craftsmart matte finish on that, and once I hand painted that, I went ahead and put some Future on there just to seal the paint in. And of course, the instructions are telling you not to glue this part of it. So as you can see, the wheels do kind of move back and forth, as you can see right there, for the moment. Don't know if I'm going to actually glue it to be a fixed position or leave it the way it is, but we'll see later on in the build. So that's that part of the assembly. Again, the disc brakes, we went ahead and I painted the calipers red to give a little definition to it. And I know it's kind of hard to pick up from the camera angle here, but I did use some of the panel line accent color. This one is the black one, just to kind of bring out some of the details on the disc brake itself and kind of dirty it up a little bit. As far as if you get a close-up shot of this, you can see a little notch right there. So it pretty much can only go one way onto the actual what they call upright, wheel uprights, as the instructions show you. So it's pretty easy to put together once you assemble all the wheel assembly and stuff and attach it. So that is that. And as far as the initial wheels themselves, let me see if I can bring the light in a little bit. The knockoffs, I did the same thing with the panel line accent color black to highlight the M for the Mach 5 on the knockoffs. So, and I also kind of dirtied up the rims a little bit so they're not so shiny as well with the panel line. So that is that. So that is all done there. And then as far as the body of the Mach 5, the actual tail fins themselves, they pretty much just go ahead and snap right in. They're a nice tight fit. And of course, when I turn it upside down, once I installed them, I just glued it from the underside so we don't have a lot of glue on the surface of the body itself. So that worked out really well. And then of course I kind of started priming some of the parts on the sprue tree here with some gray Craftsmart acrylic paint. That's this right here. Like I said, everything is kind of hand brushed for the moment right now. I'll come back and probably end up spraying this with the red color. I have like 4 different choices here. This one actually is a red metallic type of paint. Not sure if I'm going to use that one or not. We'll see. The other one here is basically a holiday red color, and it is satin, also made by Craftsmart. So that's a possibility. And another choice would be using the gloss paint, which is a bright red. So we'll see with that. And then we have our last option here is a bright red, also a satin acrylic. So those are the 4 paints that I kind of pulled out of my paint drawer and I'll do like a little test paint on there, see what it looks like as far as the color, and decide then. But as you can see here on the sprue tree, we have the dashboard and the instrument panel and the door panels and the back seat cover all primed and ready to go. And then we have part of our engine and mufflers. I actually kind of painted these with the Craftsmart matte black, and then I'll kind of come over with a kind of a silver sterling paint color on top of that for the mufflers and the engine later on. And of course here's kind of like the rear, I guess the rear axle part of it too. So I kind of got that started painted. And then of course these 2 things are part of the engine itself. That's all nice and primed as well. And then I kind of partially assembled the interior seating arrangement here. So we went ahead and glued the seats in place, and just started initially with the priming with the gray, and I'll come back and spray that down with some red color. And of course then we have the back of the where the engine compartment will be, and the fenders. We did the fenders in the black matte as well, and then we put the future just to seal the paint in as well. And then kind of a last sprue tree here, we went ahead and started working on the seat belts, again with the black matte finish. And then as far as the buckles themselves, I actually used a Sharpie pen. It's a metallic silver Sharpie pen, so we highlighted that for the seat belts themselves. So this is kind of basically where we're at right now as we're moving along. And with that being said, well, I guess we'll tune in for our next video. We'll go with part 2 and see how this progresses as we move along. So until then, I hope everybody has a good day, and we will catch you on the next sequence. So until then, everybody have a nice day, and we'll catch you on the next video. This is Kovac Enterprises, and we are signing off.